He is probably showing everyone far too much what is under that towel. Ezra, let's put some workout clothes on. Hello everyone, how are we all doing? Welcome back to my solar system legacy challenge. This is episode 27. We are here with Maisy, who decided to come outside because it's the first day of snow and she is feeling really happy because it's the first snow of the year and she's just like super excited. Even though it's past Winterfest, it's officially like it started snowing afterwards, which that makes perfect sense. We are just here with these two having some breakfast this morning. And then Maisy will be heading off to school. When we last left off, Ezra had quite a difficult conversation with Ben. They had a bit of an argument over marriage, and Ezra suggested the idea of marriage to Ben. Ben wasn't too keen, but he said he'd be open-minded and he'd be happy to discuss it. And then Ezra told him about the phone call that he received about getting married for money, and Ben obviously didn't react very well to that, thinking that Ezra was only suggesting it because he wanted money and that he wasn't doing it because he actually, wanted to get married. Raylan, this is getting really creepy. Please stop hanging out outside our apartment. Oh my goodness. But Ezra does need to have a conversation with Ben about the night and how things went, because he actually woke up with one to break up with Ben after the conversation. He's actually got this one, and I know we have to do it eventually, but it does make me really sad that actually did pop up. He's like, he needs to talk things through with Ben though before he overreacts. But Piper is actually asking if we want to go and work out, and I do actually think we will. So I am going to stop Ezra showering because he's not overly smelly, and we can go for a workout. I think we'll agree to go to the gym with Piper, and we'll meet up with Ben later on. But he's like, I just need to do something with my time to distract me from last night, and he has taken a vacation day. He is not going back to work. He's going to take vacation days and then he's going to quit his job because this is not the career for him. It stresses him out. So for today, we will head with Piper, if I can find her. There we go. We're going to head with Piper to the gym and then we'll meet with Ben later to discuss how things went last night. Ezra is just working out on the machine over here while Piper goes for a run on the treadmill. Ezra actually has a want to mentor someone in fitness, so I really love that he really enjoys doing that. So maybe once he's finished his workout, he can potentially mentor Piper, although I don't think she really needs mentoring. She seems just as, fit and healthy as we are. But you know what Ezra's like, he just wants to help, he just wants to get involved. So we'll see if that is still there once he's finished his workout. But he is feeling super inspired at the moment. He's feeling really great, and now he's feeling really happy from spending time with Maisy this morning. He was feeling a little bit scared though, because what are they talking about? He's like worried about what Ben is thinking, and he's a little bit nervous about it all. He's like, I don't want him to think that about me. It's just not true. And he is also obviously very tense from the phone call. He's like, I really need this money. But Ben took it completely the wrong way, and I just don't think it's going to work out now, and I've only got 5 days left to do this, and there's no way I'm going to meet someone that I want to marry in that time. And I think he's just like, he's just a little bit stressed by it, so he's wanting to work out to take his mind off everything, but he cannot run away from his problems forever. He will need to have that conversation with Ben, but obviously Ben is actually at work, which it makes sense that we didn't have that conversation with him in the day. He finishes at 5, so we'll invite him over, or maybe we'll invite him out so that Maisy isn't around, just in case it gets really awkward. I think maybe we'll invite Ben out this evening to have a conversation about how things went. I noticed that Malia's here, so maybe we can invite her to come over and do a workout with us, and then we can mentor her potentially. Ezra is getting to the end of his workout now, so then he can come over and he can come and mentor her. He can discourage. That is so mean. He's definitely not going to do that. He is going to, once he's finished over here, and I've noticed we've got one with Lucy. He wants to ask her out. Oh my goodness. She did call while he was on his weekend away with Ben and invited him to the romance festival, and I'm going to put that down to Lucy being a little bit juiced, because she is engaged and she was happily engaged the last I saw her. So I'm going to put it down to, as I say, her being juiced, but it's kind of put that thought in Ezra's mind apparently. He is thinking about her once again. I thought we were over this, Ezra. I thought you'd gotten over... Oh my goodness. Malia! Oh, Ezra, you got to encourage her a little bit better. He's too busy thinking about Lucy now, apparently. I thought we were past this. I thought we were over her. But now he's feeling really tense and he's like, I don't know what to do. I'm just going to focus on working out and helping others. But yeah, I just thought that was really interesting that once again, Lucy is popping into his mind. He just cannot. He can't get over. And I thought we were, but he just can't. And oh, poor Malia. She did really appreciate us encouraging him though, by the looks of it. She is really impressed. She's like, Ezra sure knows what he's doing. Oh, it's amazing. What is this guy dressed? Patrick? Are you okay? You okay? Okay, I'm gonna ignore that, and in a moment we're gonna go and maybe we'll come downstairs. Oh, it's too cold to go swimming, fair enough. You can come downstairs instead and maybe just take a shower. He can come and use the sauna. Maybe he could do that to just relax his muscles a little bit, try and put him into a little bit of a better mood. Ezra is feeling a little bit fatigued from his workout, so he is just enjoying himself in the sauna. He's feeling super confident because he knows he's a great teacher. He knows his fitness, he knows what he's talking about, so he's feeling really, really confident with all of that. But for now, he's just relaxing and trying to forget about everything. He'll be home when Maisy gets back, so we should probably head back soon. Ezra got back just in time for Maisy, and he's just, of course, greeting her. Her arms kind of broke a little bit there, but we're gonna ignore that. He is just over here having a chat with her. She is feeling so confident and so happy, and it is actually TV season premiere day, so I think we're gonna come over and we're gonna come and watch this with Maisy, although she's actually desperate for the toilet, so I'm gonna let her go use the bathroom and then she can come over and she can join Ezra and they can watch the Last Sim on Earth premiere together. These two are just enjoying the season premiere together, and I noticed that Ezra has got this emotionally mindful moodlet. Finding emotional control is a journey. You've taken the first step, but to gain true emotional control requires more slow time through various thoughtful activities. So he really enjoyed, relaxing at the gym today. I know obviously like a workout for everyone isn't relaxing, but it's Ezra's like happy place is the gym, and he really enjoys it, and relaxing in the sauna and everything. It's just kind of put his mind at ease. So I really like that he's becoming a bit more emotionally mindful. But as it says, he's not gained true emotional control yet. So that's pretty self-evident, I think, that he's not quite there, but he's on it. Don't complain about snow. I didn't mean to click that. He's like, oh, the snow's so cold. I prefer it when it's warmer. But Maisy's like, I love the snow, Dad. Stop moaning. She is actually so happy this morning to see that it was snowing, and she does love winter holiday music. So I feel like Maisy definitely prefers the cold compared to Ezra, who obviously grew up in like Oasis Springs, so he prefers like the warm weather, and she's definitely more like of a winter girl. I can really see that actually. We have got so many leftovers. I was gonna have Ezra cook, but I don't think we need to. I'm gonna have them come over and grab some tofurkey at dinner this evening. It's getting a little bit later now. They've both finished watching the TV season premiere and are just chatting with each other. Ben will have finished work by now, but I think we'll invite him out a bit later this evening. Maisy is obviously a little bit older now, so she can stay home for a few hours by herself. We obviously won't be leaving her like overnight. But I would like to head out sooner rather than later so we can get back and, make sure that we aren't leaving her overnight by herself. But she's okay for a few hours now. I'd say she's like 11, maybe even going on 12, because it's not actually too long until it's her birthday. She is going to be aging up next week in just 8 days. She'll be a teenager, which is so exciting. Ezra and Ben have made it to the city. They've headed to a rooftop bar because, it's a nice place for them to have a open conversation. Ben is really not in a very good mood though, by the looks of it. He's probably still thinking about last night. He is really angry actually, and I just wanted to have a look at their sentiments. So Ezra has only got festering grudge around Ben at the moment. He has a deep-seated grudge against Ben. It's hard to forget or forgive the past, which may make being around Ben feel very unpleasant for Ezra, whereas Ben has got closer from happy memories and adoring. So neither of them have like love or smitten or anything anymore, but Ben's is still positive, whereas Ezra is just frustrated. So that's really interesting, and I definitely think that's gonna like contribute to how the conversation goes this evening. And I think Ben is going to start by saying, well, basically apologizing for how he took things last night. He didn't mean to like explode. He just felt kind of put on the spot, and that Ezra had made him feel really uncomfortable, and it kind of ambushed him, and he didn't really get time to think about it, and he did lash out. And he is like really sorry for how he reacted, but he was still like a little bit hurt by the idea of Ezra only like bringing up the marriage now that money has been brought into question. And he does want to ask Ezra what this actually means. Like, is this a misunderstanding? And I think we are going to try and calm him down and essentially say that is not, oh my god, Marco, no, not right now. But he's going to say that is not what I was like meaning, and I was really upset that you took it that way. But it did like make me realise that we do want different things. Like, you said you're not interested in marriage, and Ben is gonna say, well, I've never been interested in marriage, but as I said, I was like, I'm open to discussing it. And Ezra's saying like, I don't want you to change who you are just for me. Like, you've never wanted this, and I don't want to force you into something that you don't want. And Ben's like, it's not that I don't want it, it's just that I've never thought I wanted it. But, you know, being with you, I've never felt like this with anyone before, and being with you is completely different. And, you know, I am going to be open to the idea of it all. And I think Ezra he's like, he obviously does still really like Ben, but he does know that, you know, they want different things in life. And Ezra has got some doubts in his mind now after how the conversation went last night. Like, Ben has apologised and he's explained where he was coming from, but it doesn't change everything. And Ezra is still a little bit unsure of what this means. And the two are now arguing about their differences. And Ben's like, you don't tell me how I feel. I've told you I was open to the conversation. I was just put on the spot last night. And Ezra's like, no, you showed your true colours. You showed me that that's not what you're into. You accused me of only wanting to get married for money, which is just not the case. And Ben's like, well, how do you expect me to react when you haven't brought up marriage until you suddenly get a phone call about, you know, getting money and getting married? Why would I think anything else? And Ezra is going to say, well, you should believe me. You should trust me. And Ben's like, this is the first I'm actually hearing of this. Like, why would I have thought that last night? Interestingly, Ezra has actually lost that argument. How frustrating. Being inarticulate and factually incorrect has never been more infuriating. That makes perfect sense that Ezra actually lost that argument, because, to be honest, he is the one that is a bit more in the wrong here. The way he just kind of put it on Ben and did put him on the spot. Like, Ben did lash out and he did maybe overreact slightly, but he's come to apologise, whereas Ezra is not taking any accountability for anything. But we already know that he has got the thought in his mind to break up with Ben, and I think he's just going to have to do it, to be honest. Like, he's like, we want different things. I just can't see this working. I do really like you, Ben, but after how last night went, I really can't see us being together any longer. And Ben is really heartbroken and really sad. And so is Ezra, because he does still really like Ben, but we do know that Ezra is a self-sabotager. Ben is bitter about the breakup. He can't quite shake some resentment towards Ezra about how their romantic relationship ended. Ben might find it unpleasant to be around Ezra for a while. That makes so much sense, because he completely doesn't agree with everything that Ezra said. He thinks that Ezra hasn't considered what he'd said today. He's only thinking about last night. As Ezra is deeply wounded by Ben, he feels like being around Ben is going to bring up some painful memories, which is completely fair because they had so many good times together. But he just can't see it working between them if they want really different things. So sadly, their relationship is really, really red. They've still got so much friendship though. Ezra does want to have a drink considering the fact he is at the bar, but he did say he needed to go back for Maisy. So instead he's just going to come over and use the bathroom. Poor Ben has gone home feeling really sad, and now Ezra is also feeling really sad. It says first permanent separation. It's not the first first permanent separation. Ezra is just getting back, and he is going to come over and share some melancholy thoughts with Maisy and basically tell her that he has just broken up with Ben, and obviously she really liked him, so she is really sad about it for him, but she is quite a positive sim, and so she is going to try and distract her dad and make him feel a little bit better. But she is also exhausted, so she is gonna come and ask him to put her to sleep. She's like, Dad, I'm really tired. Will you come and take me to bed? She's just gonna try and distract him a little bit. He does want to cry it out, which to be fair is probably a good idea. And he wants to ask a crush out. I'm not gonna have him ask Lucy out, but maybe he could give her a call. Maybe just have a chat with her, like after she messaged him the other day. And now he's feeling inspired. He's not sad. Now he's on the phone with Lucy. Now he's feeling sad again because he's probably remembering, that she is in a relationship. Maybe she's talking about, her fiance. As far as I know, they're still engaged. It doesn't even tell us that he doesn't even know. But she did call him and talk about being engaged. So yeah, I think he's probably thinking about that. He's thinking about his breakup with Ben and now with Lucy, and he does want to ask her out, but he knows it's inappropriate. He knows he's just thinking about her. Oh, now she's like, I need to go to bed. She did chat for a little while, but now she's like, I'm gonna go to bed, so I'll chat with you another time. But for now, Ezra, come and cry in bed. He also wants to freshen up in the mirror, so he wants to remind himself, he's got to look after himself. As hard as everything is, he is gonna come and he's gonna freshen himself up a little bit. Look at him sadly trying to cheer himself up in the mirror. Oh, he's trying to freshen himself up. His arms keep breaking and I don't know why, but it's the way he poses like this with the sad look on his face. Bless him. Ezra has woken up this morning feeling really flirty and once again thinking about Lucy. The chat that they had last night with each other where she was like, it's getting late, maybe we can chat another time. He's like, I do want to call her back, and he wants to flirt with someone and hug someone. Of course he does. He did actually wake up feeling really, really sad and devastated from the breakup, but it was replaced very quickly with feeling flirty. And I hadn't realised, but we do actually have a loan payment due, but luckily we can afford it, so I'm going to have him make that payment now quickly. We're at 700 simoleons, which means after our vacation payday today, we should have enough to pay for the next one, but we would definitely need to get ourselves a job over the weekend. Ezra is actually doing really, really well today. He's just chatting with Maisy this morning, but his needs are so high, and I don't really know what to do based on his moodlets. I mean, I suppose he did want to have a chat with Lucy, but I feel like maybe he shouldn't call her while Maisy is still here, because Maisy doesn't have a relationship with her mum at all. She doesn't even really know her, and I feel like that would just open too many questions that'd be too difficult for Ezra to answer right now. So he'll probably wait for Maisy to head off to school before he actually calls Lucy, and she should be heading off to school, any moment. So she is gonna go now. I'm not sure I'd wear this when it is freezing outside, Maisy, but fashion over comfort. Even though he's feeling flirty, Ezra did want to have that chat with Lucy, so he is calling her up and he's like, I'm so sorry for calling so late last night. I actually just went through a breakup and it was really difficult and I didn't really know who else to talk to. Really hope you don't mind that I called you. And after Lucy called him the other day, I feel like she probably wouldn't mind that Ezra called her. But obviously I don't know what's going on in her life at the moment, so I'm gonna assume that she's happily engaged, considering the last I saw her she was in a really good place in her relationship, but who knows what has happened since then. She did call Ezra to go to the romance festival of all places. But Ezra's even pulled the face what do I do about this? Well, how do I feel? But why don't we see again if Piper wants to hang out? Some other kid threatened Maisy and took her lunch money. She's been crying in the office. Ezra is definitely a protective dad. He is find that kid or I will come to the school and I will sort it out myself. So he is gonna say that, and oh no, Maisy's responsibility went down and she's now got uncontrolled emotions. That's so funny. But we have invited Piper over. Woo in shower? No, Ezra. We are just gonna come and see if she wants to maybe go to the gym with us. Again, we had a really good time yesterday. Obviously it's snowing, so we can't exactly go out and play basketball, go for a run or anything. So we're gonna see if she wants to go to the gym together. Ezra has made it to the gym with Piper, and he is just doing a little bit of boxing today. He didn't want to go back on the machines as he was doing that yesterday, today, but it looks like Piper is going to join in as well. And I think she's actually pretty good at fitness as well as Ezra. I don't know if she's going to be as high as him, but she is definitely better than Ben was. But Ezra is feeling really lustful. He wants some woohoo right now, and after speaking to Lucy, he wants to ask her out. But Ezra, you can't ask her out. You're past this. You're past this. I think what he needs to do is, I said he might go out for a drink this evening, but maybe we could go out clubbing or something, and we could go and see if there's anyone that he could just randomly hook up with for a one night stand. He just needs a little bit of no strings attached woohoo to get over Ben, basically, and get over Lucy as well, honestly. And what is it with these Sims just showing up in these masks? There was one guy yesterday, and now we've got someone over here trying to coach Piper as well. What is this? Because I don't understand, but we've got Malia here as well, and Elodie as well. I did give Elodie a little bit of a makeover. She's going to be an adult really, really soon, like a full-grown adult, not a young adult anymore, and I just can't get over that. Elodie has come to join Ezra in the sauna at the moment. They're both just wearing shoes, and I'm going to try and ignore that. It's so funny for doing this, but I think he is probably going to tell Elodie about his breakup yesterday, about how things ended with Ben, and, you know, he's probably not gonna tell her what happened in complete detail. He's probably not gonna say that he got a phone call about getting married for money, and that's how Ben took it. He's probably just gonna say, I mentioned the idea of marriage to him, and he wasn't too keen, and I just realised, you know, that we just have different opinions on our future. We just want different things, and I'm really sad because I did really like him, and even though I don't think Elodie got along well with him, no, most of Ezra's family didn't actually like Ben, which is probably also going to have played quite a big factor. Like, Ezra didn't actually say it, but we know that he cares so much about his family, so the fact that his family didn't like Ben probably also added some doubts in his mind anyway. So I think Elodie would be sad for Ezra, but at the same time she's like, I didn't think he was the right fit for you anyway, so as sad as it is, and as sad as I am for you, I do think it's probably the right thing, and you deserve someone that, you know, has the same plans and same future ideas as you. I had Ezra come over and do some sparring after he was hanging out in the sauna, and he stayed in his towel and these shoes instead of changing into his workout clothes, and I can't get over this. He's doing all of these flips and spins. He is probably showing everyone far too much what is under that towel. Ezra, let's put some workout clothes on. Ezra did obviously come here with Piper, so he has come over to have a bit of a chat with her. He's probably going to tell her as well about the breakup, and I think she might suggest heading out together tonight. Like, they hang out at the gym all the time together, but they should do something outside of the gym. Why don't they head to like the nightclub or something, and they can have fun, and they can, you know, hang out with each other as more than just like workouts and stuff, and they can just let loose, have drinks, and just have a good time. So I think we'll do that later with Piper. She has become a really, really good friend of Ezra's, and I really like that he's got someone in the city that he can just have, like, as a friend. It looks like he's flirting. He's just flattering her. He's probably just complimenting her workout techniques, and then straight away she's scaring him. But she does have lined up here to say goodbye, which we probably should head home as Maisy is back from school now. So let's head back as well. Ezra got home to see Maisy working on her school project, so he is coming over. I don't know who he's just blown a kiss to, but he's come over to come and give her a hand at this. But she's like, I know what I'm doing, Dad. I've been working on this all week. I'm just like putting on the finishing touches so I can hand it in on Monday. He's like, hey, I'm here to help you, don't you worry. She's like, I'm not worried, Dad, I know what I'm doing. He's like, well, can I not just spend a little bit of time with you? I'm planning on heading out this evening, so I was thinking, do you want to go over to your cousin's? You can stay over there tonight, because I don't really know when I'll be back, and I don't really want to pick you up too late. And she's like, yeah, sure, sounds good. Her cousins have actually aged up into teenagers now, and friends hang out. Who's here? Oh my goodness, because we gave Ben a key, he's just let himself in. We should probably retract that key. Here we go. We need to revoke the apartment key. He has just let himself in. I can't even explain it. I don't even know how to explain it. But he has said to Ben, like, can I actually have my apartment key back? Maybe that's why Ben came over, actually, to come and say, I've still got your apartment key. I thought I should probably hand it back. And he's like, yeah, here you go. And he is obviously going to be really sad about it. And he does want to kiss him. But we are going to obviously say goodbye. And Eleanor is saying, yeah, Ezra's going to say yes. He's like, yeah, give me a friend's number. He's like, yeah, I'll see you later, Ben. But that's why Ben came. I'm going to say that's why. He came over to return the apartment key. But yeah, the cousins have actually aged up into teenagers, and so has Esme. So Esme, Jorge, and Orson are all teenagers now. So Maisy's the only one that's a child left. So we'll go and see Jorge and Orson this evening. We'll drop Maisy off at Elodie's, and then we'll obviously see Esme tomorrow. But oh my goodness, Esme is just Valerie but blonde. It's crazy. It's so crazy. But we'll see the boys as well. But for now, Maisy is just going to keep working on her project. She has been working on it for a little while, but she's like determined to get this grade up. She's like, Dad, I've been stuck on a B all week. So I'm thinking if I can get this project done and handed in, I can finally get that A grade that I've been working for so long. Maisy completed her school project and it is excellent quality. Let's start the chemical reaction. Oh my goodness, look at that. And Ezra got paid 369 simoleons on his day off, which is perfect. It means we can definitely afford the next loan payment. Malia is calling. She's probably calling to find out when we're going to come and drop off Maisy. And we will head off once Ezra has finished using the bathroom, and I'll probably have him take a steamy shower. He's already feeling lustful. He's already wanting some woohoo tonight. But you know what? We'll just solidify that. He's on the hunt tonight. He just wants a one night, no strings attached woohoo, and that is on his mind. That is his plan. So he'll quickly shower while Maisy, I'm going to have her grab some food quickly, and then we will head over to Elodie's. Here is Jorge as a teenager. He looks exactly how I expected him to. He looks so much like Malia. And then you've got Orson, who is probably inside, who he just looks, again, exactly how I thought he would. Where is our lovely Orson? I want to see, is he not here? It's just Malia and Jorge. We would definitely see Orson tomorrow, but I wanted to show him off because he looks so much like Elodie. It's crazy. But we are going to say goodnight to Maisy now. We're going to come over and give her a hug goodbye and tell her that we'll see her tomorrow. We'll come and give her a kiss on the cheek quickly. And then Ezra is going to go and head out and enjoy his night out with Piper. Ezra has made it to the nightclub with Piper, who is coming along to join us. Now we are ordering ourselves some really cheap drinks because we don't have loads of money, but we're here to have a good night. This is an absolute throwback of a location as well, as this is where Mabel had her bachelorette party in the first season. I love all the little throwbacks to Gen 1 that we've been having lately. But oh my goodness, I can't believe we're back here again. He's of course feeling lustful. He knows what he wants tonight. He is hopefully going to find someone cute that he can potentially hook up with later. But for now, he's just chatting with these randoms who are also feeling pretty flirty. This is Angelo, who is feeling lustful, and then we have got Miho over here, who's just feeling flirty, and then we've got this guy Brian, who he's just feeling happy right now. Oh, now he's feeling lustful. Right, okay, I guess everyone has had the same idea tonight. Piper has finished her drink and she is like, I'm gonna go ahead onto the dance floor. You come and meet me once you have finished your drink. Ezra is now feeling a little bit paranoid. He's like, what if Ben turns up? It's so awkward seeing him earlier. What if he comes out again tonight? And then he's like, Ben's not really into that whole, clubbing scene and everything. We had a good time when we went out before, but it wasn't really his environment, so hopefully he won't come out tonight. He is feeling a little bit tipsy, but I am going to actually have him... Oh, we can't order another drink? Okay, well, maybe that guy's shift is over, and instead we're going to come over... Piper's just dancing over here. We're just gonna come over and dance together. Hopefully she'll come onto the actual dance floor. It always annoyed me that people always danced around here and not onto the actual dance floor. But it looks like Piper is actually gonna come over. And hopefully she's going to join us over here. Maybe we can have a little dance battle at some point. But oh my god, Ezra's feeling so lustful. He's having such a great time. He loves to dance and he's like, I just want to let loose and forget about everything that's happened. The club is actually really dead tonight. There's hardly anyone here. Well, I say that, they're all around the freaking DJ over here. Oh my goodness, look at Ezra go. He is having such a great time. I have not seen half of these moves before. Love them though. I'm having him scope the surroundings to see if there's any cute Sims here that he might be interested in. So, oh my goodness, there's loads. He's interested in so many. We have got Sienna. Oh my goodness, he's attracted to Piper as well. We've got Ritvik and we have got Brian. I think before Ezra makes his move on anyone, I haven't decided who he will go for yet. He has decided he needs to have another drink first. He needs a little bit more liquid courage in him. He's feeling a little bit tipsy, but he needs to have a little bit more juice in him. And this is actually Julian Bader, who is Inez's son. So yeah, another throwback to Gen 1. This is one of Valerie's cousins. I can't believe he's here. He is so cute though, honestly. He got such good genes, but he is like Ezra's second cousin, I believe, but it's mad to see him here. But we have got Piper come over to join us. Now we're gonna share some Hungry for Love tips and be like, I just need some love. I just need something tonight, and I don't mind who it's with. I just need someone. And he is feeling that a little bit more confident now. He did want that little boost of confidence before he did anything else this evening. Oh my gosh. Should we ask her if she's single? Because we did see some woohoo signs coming from her apartment once. So we'll see. So are you actually like seeing anyone? Are you looking to hook up with anyone tonight? Are you in a relationship or anything like that? And she is actually single. She's like, nope, not seeing anyone. And when I click on her, the first option is woohoo in closet. Oh my god, what does he actually think about Piper? I know they get along really, really well, but I can't... very attractive. Yeah, of course it did. It had the little like pop up there. Oh my goodness. Should we try and flirt a little bit with her? Potentially. Should we see how it goes? Let's give her a bold pickup line. He is feeling a little bit tipsy, a little bit juiced. And she is very cute, to be fair. So she's accepting it. She's accepting it, of course she is. It's a little bit odd considering the fact, you know, her roommate was interested in him. But oh my goodness, one flirt, they've got bromance bar. Do we think that Piper is who we could hook up with this evening? Potentially. Just like a drunken flirt. She looks pretty interested. Oh my goodness, and now she's flirting with him too. I genuinely wasn't too sure. Like, I just thought it could be quite fun for us to come out with her because we always hang out and go to the gym, but she could be like a friend outside of that. But considering the fact he finds her really attractive, she flirted back with him. I think we could end up going with Piper tonight, potentially. So I'm going to see about getting a little bit more flirty with her. We're going to compliment her appearance and tell her that, you know, she's looking really cute. We like her hair pulled back like that, and that jumpsuit is adorable. We're going to give her a pickup line, and yeah, she seems to be pretty receptive. And she's got like a little attraction over here. Piper finds him quite attractive. Oh my goodness, he is feeling so flirty now, so we'll wait and see if he gets lustful. Yeah, well, I think maybe we're gonna let him have his drink though. You do need to finish drinking. He also does want to hug someone, so I don't know if an embrace counts as a hug, but maybe once he's finished drinking we can come over and we'll embrace her and then see about... Yeah, he's finished his drink now. He's finished his drink. Let's see if we can take things further. If she wants to get off her phone. Come on, Piper. We're trying to lay the moves on you here. Oh my goodness. Honestly, I was not expecting the night to go this way, but oh my gosh, Ezra. He's laying down the moves. I like this because I feel like it definitely could be like a casual thing between them. I don't see it being a serious thing between them. Like, they are really good friends. So I think if anything it would just be a casual night. He is offering her a rose. I don't know where he got that from. Oh my gosh, first kiss is there. Shall we do it? We're drunk, why not? He is leaning in for the first kiss. Oh my goodness. Oh, and woohoo in closet is here. We are going to see if she is down for a little bit woohoo. We told her at the start of the night what we wanted. She has clearly been accepting all of his advances, and she's like, yeah, why not? Let's just go and have a crazy night together. And luckily we do have these closets down here, so they are going to find their way and sneak into these, Ezra and these closets. Honestly, look at him. He's gonna... Oh my goodness, she cannot help herself. My Sims are moving closets lately, I swear. But yeah, they are just They're just having a fun night. They are just having a fun night. And I think on this note, I am going to end the episode here. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure to leave a like and comment down below and let me know what you think. I am still fundraising in aid of Mermaids UK, so if you would like to donate or share my fundraiser, all of the links will be in the description down below. I would really appreciate it. If you haven't already, please do subscribe. It means so much to me, and I will speak to you all in another video. Bye everyone!